can burn. I'm keeping my lamp full, waiting on the bridegroom. Cause when the kingdom comes, say I wanna be ready.
Welcome back to Lamp Oil Stock, a channel where we look at different issues from an Israelite point of view. And today we're going to do something a little different. I've got a question for you.
Okay.
So my question is, what have you been doing over the last week? Now, this is being recorded between Christmas and New Year's for the rest of the world. Okay? It's being recorded, actually it's being recorded at the end of on New Year's Day, whatever it is. Whatever the regular people out there celebrate. We don't celebrate it, so it doesn't matter. But calendar-wise, this is January 1st.
Right.
Okay, so the question is, from what everybody calls Christmas to what everybody calls New Year's, as an Israelite, what have you been doing? That's the question. And the reason I'm asking this question is, we have friends and things that celebrate those holidays. And we're Israelites and we don't celebrate those holidays.
Right.
So, what have you been doing?
Well, for me, I've been making you do a lot of work around the house because you've gotten some days off.
This is true. This is true. Okay. That's physically. I'm with you. That is physically what's been going on. But let's talk about spiritually for a second.
Okay.
Okay? So, for a lot of people who are Israelites, they're not self-contained. What I mean by that is they're not Israelites surrounded by Israelites.
Right.
They're Israelites alone in a sea of either non-believers or Christians.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Well, depending on what country you're in.
That's true, depending upon what country and those type of things. But they're surrounded by a boatload of people that celebrate these holidays.
Right.
Okay, so let me give you a scenario. Okay?
Okay.
So let's say that you have, now let me also put one more carrot in this. Let's not talk about young kids, okay? Because that's different, okay? What I mean by that is if you're 12 and you understand that you're an Israelite, but your parents don't understand you as an Israelite, then you're kind of stuck doing whatever they do.
Right.
All right, so I'm not talking about this. We're talking about people who can make their own decisions, drive, go wherever they want to go.
Right.
Okay, so let's say that you've got a family member that celebrates these holidays, right? They make a huge feast, right? And, of course, they invite you over. Do you go?
No. You don't go to a feast that they made because it's the same reason why I would not accept food on the day after that they made for these feasts. Because these feasts that they are preparing for any of these holidays are dedicated they are dedicated to other gods. And as an Israelite, when we have a feast, we bring our food, we cook it, and this is all for the Most High. And then, we sit around and we eat it, we give it to other people. And this is food that is dedicated to the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go and you partake of the food that these people are eating for their holidays, if it's on that day or not, it is still food that they prepared for the worship of a different God.
Okay, so now wait a minute. Hold on now. We got 6 kids, plus us. So that's 8 people in our house.
Right.
And the point that you're bringing up is if a relative or somebody made way too much food and said, hey, I know you got a bunch of kids. Here, do you want some of my food? You would say no.
Well, I have a lot of dogs too. So I might give it to the dogs, but I would not eat it because that is food that is, when you look at these holidays, it's not just a day. There are rituals that are involved that go along with these holidays. So when you look at Christmas, one of the big things that they have during Thanksgiving, Christmas, or whatever are Black Friday sales and the day after Christmas sale and all of those. I don't participate, what is it, Cyber Monday?
Yep.
I don't participate in any of those things because, yes, it's cheaper and I would like a discount because I'm poor, but it is part of the ritual of the celebration.
Okay, so now, I'm sorry, I don't mean to stop you, but I got to hit you with this for a second. So, the TV on Monday after Christmas,
I think it's Thanksgiving.
whatever, doesn't matter. So, but it's sale day.
Right.
It's cheap.
Right.
I can get it 70% off, and you're telling me you don't participate.
Right.
Now I know that I'm asking you these questions as if I don't know you, but I already know the answer to this particular question, but I'm still going to ask the question anyway. You don't participate at all.
Not at all, and it hurts. It hurts on a very deep pocket level.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm paying for
Because,
it. I know it hurts.
I had decided that I wanted to buy you something, and surprise, you'll get it at some point. But
Well, thank you.
they had it on sale, so I waited until the sale went off. So surprise.
I don't know what it is, but thanks. All right, cool. Thanks. Thank you.
And it hurt because, on one level, I want to pay that cheaper price. And any other time of the year, if they have a sale, I would go for the sale. But because it is a Christmas sale, I won't participate in it because that's part of the ritual. People going out and buying and getting stuff cheap so that they can partake in this end of the year travesty.
I got you.
It tries to suck you in. So going out to see the lights that they put up, that's something I don't participate in. Now you can, if you go somewhere, you're going to see those lights.
Right.
But I know as a kid, we used to go around from neighborhood to neighborhood looking at people's decorations and stuff. So that's something that we don't do, of course. But there's all types of little things that go into each of these holidays that they have that is part of celebrating the holiday, but a lot of people don't look at it that way. You got what's coming up in February. What's it? Valentine's Day, right? So they have all of this cheap candy, and people, I like candy, want to go out and rush and buy that cheap holiday candy because, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, so I'm not giving it or whatever to my loved one, but I just want to buy it. Well, that's part of the ritual. It's not just giving or telling your loved one that you love them. It's buying the chocolate or the Cadbury bunny, and all of that is part of the ritual. And as Israelites, we need to be careful that we're not sucked into celebrating it unaware.
I got you. Okay, so now I'm going to bring up another point. So I work for a company, and every year we have vacation days, so many of them. And as the worldly year ends, I have to burn those vacation days because I can't carry them over.
Right.
So this year I took them before Christmas. I took the vacation days before Christmas, and with the thought being that I'm getting rid of the days, but I didn't take them over the Christmas week or the New Year's week, whatever you want to call it. I took it beforehand, just so I could get rid of the days. Because when we had the conversation and we were talking about it, the whole idea was it's not a part. We don't want it to be a part of the celebration that's happening. So I worked over the Christmas week, up until the place was closed. I just worked through it. And that's something else. You know, it comes down to being an Israelite. It's not a religion. It's not that you just do holy days and things like that. It is a lifestyle, and saying, what decisions am I making each day? How does that affect my relationship with the Most High?
Also, I've seen videos from Israelites that put up Christmas videos about not celebrating Christmas, and that's fine and that's wonderful. But I also saw a video by this one Israelite, and she was discussing how somebody had said that a black Santa is cultural appropriation.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
And she was very upset that this person was trying to say that a black Santa is cultural appropriation. Of course, this person was white, and they were upset that they were seeing that Disney
Yep.
was starting to use black Santa Clauses. And she was upset that the Israelite was upset that the white person was upset about this.
Right.
And my thought was, I'm an Israelite. I don't celebrate Christmas.
Right.
And I don't keep abreast of what people are doing in their Christmas celebrations, nor do I care about this mythical character that I'm going to get upset that someone is upset that he was black. Because I don't think Santa should be black. Santa is a mythical character created by a different group of people. So that Santa should be an example of that group of people and not put out there as if he is an Israelite.
I got you.
So I agree 100% with the white man who said that Santa is white.
let evil people keep evil, right?
Right. I have no problem with evil people having their icons. I don't want to be a part of it. I'm glad that they don't want me a part of it. But to sit here and get upset because, that's crazy. It just makes no sense.
Well, my question is this. Is it not, or could it be, that because this is such an evil time of year, that it just kind of sucks people into it from all different angles? You have those people who are celebrating the holidays. You have people who are so against the holidays that all they do is talk about how this holiday is evil the whole time, and that's all their focus is. They might as well be celebrating the holiday, talking about how much, because they're spending so much time thinking about it. Now, I know that we're making this video about this particular thing, and this is pretty much, this half hour is about all that we're going to spend talking about it, or however long this video happens to be. But a lot of people spend a lot of energy during this time of year, which seems to be the point.
Right. Satan's point is to get you from doing what the Most High wants. So if you spend all your time thinking about and obsessing about and being angry about what other cultures, nationalities are doing on this day or any other day, then you have stopped doing what the Most High put you here to do. So Satan is still winning. And we need to pay attention to these little things as we are doing our lives, because he is working every angle out there imaginable, and you have to be careful not to fall into one of the traps. So if it's the Santa Claus thing, or the What was it? They were thinking about making Ariel at one time black, and I thought, this thing is a half fish, half human. That's not an Israelite.
Yep.
I don't need that thing to be associated with an Israelite in any way, shape, or form. I don't want little kids looking at this and thinking, oh, this is like me, because it's not.
Right.
So they can make it any nationality they want to, as long as it's not an Israelite, and I will be just fine. Just fine. So just wanted to have this as a way of, making you think, what are you doing? Are you still participating in these holidays without actually realizing it?
Yeah, that's really the trick. I mean, that's really the big point right there. Satan is always actively trying to get your attention. And if you just be aware of what your attention is on. It should be on the Most High, not on anger defending the Most High necessarily all the time, but it should be on the Most High. And I do think this particular video is really important. Make sure that during this time and any other time, your focus is on the Most High, not on the tricks of Satan. Don't let that be the thing that pushes you.
We are in an evil place, and it's hard to get rid of things that we have done our whole lives. We stopped celebrating Christmas. On one hand, we stopped giving away the gifts and putting up the Christmas tree. But did we stop enjoying all of the things that went along with Christmas? Or did we just stop those couple of things that directly related? We need to change everything about what we were doing, not just this part or that part.
Right. Well, guys, thank you so very much. Hopefully this will give you something else to think about all year round. Please pull out your Bibles, take a look at different things that happen to be out there. I know this one didn't carry a whole lot of scriptures in it, but it's or any. But this is this is definitely a thing as an Israelite to really think about your relationship with the Most High. So, do you have anything else?
Kwam Yasharala.
Bye.
To the Most High with all your might. What a feeling, y'all. We the Israelites.